All right, well, not all is fine and good in mediation land. There are problems with the standard tests that I've gone over, and the three problems that are probably most important to discuss are first and foremost that mediation or tests of mediation or ruling out mediation, they all assume causality, but they rely on correlation. So as I mentioned before, these in the path model, that X needs to precede M and M needs to precede Y. And in most cases in social science, we as a field don't take this temporal relationship seriously. If you search the literature, and you'll find that in your own respective fields, there are lots of tests of mediation where X, M, and Y are all collected cross-sectionally, and there's no reason to infer that, or no safe reason to infer that X, M, and Y are temporally contiguous, and that X precedes M and M precedes Y. So therefore, the reliance on correlational models, as we've discussed so far, that these correlation models really do not enable us to make strong causal inferences. And so therefore, the first weakness or the first problem is the assumption of causality. The second is that the causal path significance tests, as suggested by Barron and Kenny originally, they really suffer from low statistical power. And that is because if you remember that B coefficient that we're assessing, and I don't mean the unstandardized regression coefficient, although that is an unstandardized regression coefficient, but I mean this B right here. Remember that this is a partial regression, and that X and M are collinear. And when X and M are collinear, we know that the partial regression coefficient is going to be an estimate of M predicting Y holding X constant, right? And when we do that, if there's high collinearity in a mediation effect, so that is that X and M are both collinear and both sound predictors of Y, and also that X and M have to be collinear if A is going to be significant, that if that's the case, then we expect high collinearity between X and M, are two predictors for Y, and therefore we should expect high variance inflation factors and thus much higher standard errors. So significance tests are adversely affected by the multicollinearity that we expect in our mediation model. And then finally, the Sobel test that I demonstrated above, this is a test that relies heavily on the assumption of normality of our parameter estimates. And one thing we do know is that the parameter estimates, the observed parameter estimates, they're probably not normally distributed. And so therefore, if you think in terms of the z-score, that z-score may actually be an inappropriate estimate of the probability of the indirect effect. So these things taken together create some problems for standard mediation tests, but there are alternatives that I'm going to discuss in the subsequent videos, so stay tuned for those.